What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? Straight from the Ryzen CPU itself, it is Craig's Corner, as it is sponsored by Yo Mama. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? Let me get squared away here so I can follow the chat. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and get this all squared up here. All right, there we go. So what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? What's going on? So, yeah. What's up, Carlos? How you doing, brother? How you feeling today? Mr. Samuel, how you doing? Games today. Well, that's what I hear. So what is happening? So yeah, sorry I was late. Had to go pick something up. Got it loaded on the Superior console right now. I got that Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and you know, I'm gonna be screening that I'm gonna be streaming that probably about another hour and a half. I got to run around to the bank, pay a bill. Excuse me, and then get ready for the weekend. I'm not tailgating this weekend, so I'm just going to be able to kick back and watch college football just like a normal man. Well, not unless they come and bust down my door and try to shoot me or something like that, because you know what it's like for us brothers today. But at the end of the day, we're going to go ahead and get it going. What's happening? Glad you're here. It's a Friday. I am off for the next 2 days. Well, today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So shout out to everybody that's working hard, putting in that good game work. So what's going on? What is happening? Oh, it says botting. Okay. My bad. Let me scoot up here. So, yeah, my bad. Using some more. Well, I'm downloading some stuff. So I'm taking away some of the bandwidth. So, but what is happening? So hopefully it gets better. So hopefully it gets better. I certainly hope it does. I'm here looking at the mic. And that's one thing I may have to invest in, is just a different microphone. I may have to go get the Yeti. I may have to drop $129.99. So, which I don't want to. I don't have that, but it is what it is. What's happening? I'm good now. Yeah. Let me scoot up a little bit more. There we go. All right. So I got a few things to talk about because people have emailed me. First things first about Venom. I thought Venom was straight trash. They just, at the end of the day, what you have to ask yourself is that if Sony and their writing team, if you feel like the movie was good enough to get a sequel to start its own expanded universe, because like it or not, this is Sony's attempt with Venom to do the same thing Marvel did with Iron Man. You know, what the hell's that noise? Hold on. Oh, okay. I didn't know what that was. All right. And so you have to ask yourself that as a consumer. This is their version of Iron Man. This is their X-Men First Class type movie. This is their origin story for this character. And you have to ask yourself, is there enough here to start an entire universe or not? That's what you have to ask yourself. At the end of the day, I thought it was garbage. It did have some good action parts. It had some really good action parts. But at the end of the writing was abysmal. The script does not work. And there are just parts. And there's people saying it was bad, but they enjoyed it. It's like, okay, can't be both. It can't be bad and enjoyable. I mean, it's like That's like somebody saying they had bad sex. You know, you can't have bad sex. If you're having sex, it's good. Now your partner may be bad, but the act of having sex is good. So I don't get that. You can't say you got having bad sex. So, you know, I mean, at least that is out of my vocabulary. That's oxymoron. It's like, you know, 12 inches long and white, or white snake. Somebody said there was a band called White Snake. I mean, there ain't no such thing as a white snake. Yeah, that's an oxymoron. But we'll move on. If you're gonna go check Venom out, it's out today in theaters. It's PG-13. But don't take your significant other, because you're gonna get a domestic violence charge. You're gonna hit her in her face. Guarantee you're gonna hit her in her face. There's also another leak that the name of the new Avengers movie, Avengers 4, is going to be Annihilation. So we'll have to wait and see if that's true. That's starting to trend at this point. So I don't know if it's true or not. I don't think the Russos have come out and verified it. So you know, it is what it is. What's up, Ryan? Knocking out all bums, Lincoln Clay. Well, we know one thing. Lincoln is not playing Mass Effect so far. We're waiting on him. Just like we're waiting on Sick Humor to play. Oh, I'm playing. You know, I'm sure that there were people. I was on Xbox the other day playing Mass Effect 2. You know, or the second Mass Effect 2, second Mass Effect. So, like I said, if I'm doing that, I'm not going to play nothing else, because that's just Mass Effect. Everybody should be playing it. So. But at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. So, all right. So let's go with this. So that was that first question. The PS4 name changes, or PlayStation name changes. I don't, my opinion on this is just my opinion. I don't give a rat's ass. If you chose a stupid name, you deserve your stupid name. I didn't do that. I just chose my name and put some numbers behind it, a little line. I mean, these people run around calling themselves, you know, Blader Boy and, you know, Mick Thomas 1 and all that stuff. I mean, I would want to change my name too. Your mama smacked you 3 times for not using the name that she gave you, you know, and you not being man enough to put it out there. That's another thing, you know. So, but at the end of the day, I don't care. Why is it such a big deal? It's a big deal because they can change their name, I guess, on the Xbox. I don't know if you can or not. I assume you can. And to them, that's a big deal. To me, it's like, it's just not. It's like somebody having ice cream and you got an ice cream sandwich and they got an ice cream cone. You still eating ice cream. You know, so I could care less about it. I mean, but it's a feature. And understand, the Xbox community is heavy on features. They don't give a damn about games. They ain't got no games, and yet they still defend a console. They defend it like it's their wife or their significant other or their baby mama. So what they don't defend, they defend the fact they don't have games. The games are coming. The games are coming. You know, I mean, are you kidding me? You know, that's like the scene in Jurassic Park where the guy said, if you're going to have a park dedicated to dinosaurs, you need to have dinosaurs at your park, you know? So, I mean, they get excited. They get excited because Microsoft bought 5 to 6 studios. Isn't that what it's supposed to do? Isn't that what they're supposed to do? But see, at the end of the day, what they don't know, and shout out to Foxy Games, is that they damn near were going to sell the They were going to sell it to Amazon, and Amazon was just going to bust it up and make it an Amazon box and have you. Amazon got that. They got their own streaming stuff now. So Amazon's got so much money that it's really hard to the plant that's of 4 football fields combined, just of nothing but merchandise. That's all that's in there. Merchandise, cranes, friggin' trucks of people in these things. They got robots in there doing stuff. I mean, it's crazy when you see it. You know, it's like everything in North America that gets ordered comes through these plants here. Everything. So the movies you buy, the computer stuff you buy, the games, the books, whatever comes through my city. And I just go right out there at any time and go buy something, which I didn't know. They have a store out there. You just walk out there and say, yeah, do you all have this in stock here? They pull it up and say, yeah. It takes them about 8 to 10 minutes to go find it, but they get it. They bring it right down to you. So it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. So, if your voice is too high, it goes botted or muted. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Hang on. I didn't know, honestly. That is information for me. We get name changed. We don't get it. Yeah, that's kind of the way I feel about it. So yeah, you can, but cost $10 after the first free change. Oh, that's terrible. You was hoping Avengers 4 would be called Avengers Endgame. It still might be. I don't think they've verified it. That's what's trending. And again, I don't know if it's true or not. So yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. So, but yeah, well, what's it going to take to get these people to start playing Mass Effect? I mean, I just don't understand it. You know, they played all these other games, but they ain't played the best game ever made. You know, the best 3 games, get that DLC, they got to get it. So that's what I'm talking about right there. This should be a hashtag play the game. Remember that first hashtag when Call of Duty lost marketing rights and it went to PlayStation and they the hashtag was Xbox or we riot. I don't know if you all remember that. You got to look that up. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Got home from school and it said hashtag Xbox or we riot. There are a bunch of white dudes from the suburbs who play Call of Duty in their mom's basement are going to riot. What you going to riot about, you know? Oh, my God. Yeah, that's hilarious, man. You guys, they're hilarious. People crack me up. So, seriously, what are you going to riot about? I mean, like, what? All right, but anyway. All right, so what else do I have here? Man, what's the name of this podcast again? I can't see the line. What did I say I was going to talk about? Let's see here. I got the Assassin's Creed thing. Yeah, I'll get to that here in a minute. Yeah, I will get to the Assassin's Creed thing about fake 4K. You know, I will get to that. So we're going to go. I still can't find out what I'm supposed to be talking about here. So nobody in the chat's helping me. Somebody tell me exactly what I wrote down. What is Wayne Carter 5? So somebody tell me what Wayne Carter 5 is. What's up, Dark Side? Havoc? Yeah, Nintendo and Sony are doing the game. So, oh no, what's going down at 5 o'clock? Tell me what's going on. Are you going to be streaming Mass Effect? Oh, is it Mass Effect in 4K? Well, I can play that right now. It's called Mass Effect Andromeda. So I can play that. That's 4K on the PlayStation. So, you know, is this Mass Effect in 4? Oh, is this Mass Effect in 4K? No, not yet. Wayne long-awaited album out. Who's Wayne? I mean, Wayne who? That's what I'm asking. Who is Wayne? RGT. Oh, all right. I thought we were going to be streaming Mass Effect. Yeah. Yeah. If you got a bad name, I don't know how you choose a bad name because you just let the computer, so like I did with my Xbox, it says put a name in or let it be selected for you. So I let it be selected for me. Everybody's like, well, how did you come up with that name? I said, I didn't. That's what Microsoft chose. So, you know, just it is what it is. New Switch is coming. Has Nintendo announced a new Switch? Or are you just repeating what somebody is? Are you repeating a rumor? So, Oh yeah, you're right. Ray tracing is not in Mass Effect. You're right about that. Yeah. Oh. Oh, what's up there, Ice Queen Gaming? I didn't know you were in the chat. Hello, hello. So you're getting your hair cut tomorrow? Like, how much are you getting taken off? So, hot damn, Assassin's Creed is loaded up and ready to go on the superior console. So, all right, let's go ahead and talk about it because I can't remember what else I had in the chat there. Also, if you're looking for 4K TV, again, I gotta really let this. If you're gonna look at the Samsung line, do not get the NU 7000 series. The NU, N is in no. The N means no. The U means no way you should be buying this TV. It does not have HDR. It's got fake, no HDR. I mean, it's bad, man. It's bad. So, you know. You have some red in your hair. Are you a natural redhead or is it like dyed? What you doing there, young lady? Ah. Oh, she has long hair? Oh, well, you gotta do what you want. I mean, you know. Somebody Trey said it's beautiful. So there you go, brother. There you go. So I cut my hair I got my hair cut last week. I got the bald going, but my hair grows. Everything on me grows fast. All right, but here we go. All right, so let's talk about Assassin's Creed with its fake 4K, and let's talk about why it's fake 4K. So let's start with the PlayStation Pro. The PlayStation Pro was never designed to do 4K native gaming. That doesn't mean it can't do it. Okay, but it's not recommended. It's like your car or truck may be designed to do 125 miles per hour. It doesn't mean they recommend you go 125 miles per hour. So I understand why the Pro has fake 4K. All right, and it makes perfect sense to me. It can't hold it can't hold a buffer. Excuse me, the Pro can't hold a buffer of 2160p. It just can't do it on a game this big. So, but let's look at another console, the Xbox One X. This got fake 4K. It's dynamic 4K, meaning that it can't hold the buffer either. So they're both the same. What I have seen, however, is there's people saying that my fake 4K is better than your fake 4K. That is like saying that my girlfriend's fake orgasm is better than your girlfriend's fake orgasm. And the fact is, it's a fake orgasm. Therefore, you not doing what you supposed to be doing. So at the end of the day, it's the same. Now, the Digital Foundry with Assassin's Creed said both of them, both the X and the Pro on the texture side, are terrible. They say they are garbage. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. You have points of the game where each one hits 4K native. Okay, you have a point where it will. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way. The Pro, not the Pro, sorry, the X will hit 4K native in certain spots. But since it's able to do that in certain spots, they're able to say it's a 4K native game. 99.6% of this game on the Xbox is dynamic 4K, which means it's taking assets from resolution and putting them onto the FPS to give you a more stable FPS. It's doing that because the CPU is straight garbage. Garbage. Now it's bad on the PlayStation and on the X. Now this will change next generation. So as I said, I'm pretty sure you're going to have a Ryzen variant in each one of these consoles. My understanding is a Ryzen variant in the Xbox won't be as good as the one in the Pro, but the Xbox may have a better GPU. So, but the Pro's GPU ain't going to be nothing to sneeze at. But they just aren't emphasizing graphics anymore. They're emphasizing frames per second. I got no problem with games that look like Detroit Become Human, God of War. Horizon Zero Dawn, even Mass Effect. Okay, I mean, these are great looking games. Now, some of the Mass Effect, the story, you know my version of that is garbage. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's a great looking game. Okay, just it is. I gotta call a spade a spade. But I also got to call a script, and it's a bad script. I could have sat on the toilet with explosive diarrhea and wrote a better story than those clowns did for Mass Effect and Drama. But let's keep going on with the dynamic 4K. So anything that's dynamic is constantly moving, okay? An object in motion tends to stay in motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. Native resolutions are at rest. That means that it can't go no higher than its native self. Dynamic resolutions are constantly in motion. You may get some screen tearing, like you do with Tomb Raider on the Xbox One X. You may get some other things. Now, are they deal breakers? No. They are not deal breakers. At least on Tomb Raider on the Xbox X, beautiful game. It's downgraded. It's not a native 4K game like Rise of the Tomb Raider was. Therefore, you got fake 4K. That's just reality. You got fake 4K. And they got it is what it is. So, and people get upset about that. What's up, Fatal Mephisto? You bet I couldn't write the hell I couldn't. Oh, yes, I could have. Make no mistake about it. I could have written a much better story. It still had the exploration. It still had the danger. And I'm talking about that from back in the day, that song, Danger. That's what it would have been like, But at the end of the day, I didn't write the game. The game was trash. It is what it is. They said they're going to make another one after, people like you all and in the chat get Anthem and I get the new Dragon Age game. And then maybe 6 years down the road, we'll get another Mass Effect game. But big deal. I'll be in my 50s at that point and I'll be doing something else. So, So what else here? You're not getting a PS5. We're getting a PS4 Pro Plus with 8 to 6. I think you're going to have more T flops than that. If your 8 means 8 T flops, I think you're going to get something closer to 11.5. So, so what else does that say? Screen tearing is the worst shit ever. You hate it, tracks the hell. Yeah, I mean, again, you have to decide whether it's a deal breaker or not. Okay? That's just it. For me, it's not a deal breaker. Oh, you won some games on H1Z1? Well, now you're talking. Oh, your name is Don. Oh, yeah, you told me that before. So shout out to you, Don. Thanks for joining us from across the ponds. And that's why I like the podcast, because you get to interact with people from all around the world. I mean, from Australia, we got JP Loco, who says he's from Australia. We got Don here, who is from the UK. And I am sitting here in my living room with drink in hand. Even though you can't see me, I'm stuck in this box here. So I am sitting here inside a box in the North America, and everybody's having a conversation about gaming and movies, and that's what makes the podcast go. You all make the podcast go. I can't make it go anywhere because, as you can see, I'm the man in the box. Okay, there's nowhere I can go. Okay, now I am a better box than the i5. I outperform the i5 on every single corner. So I just do. So, and I'm going to be able to run Cyberpunk and all that kind of stuff. Even though I don't know if I'm going to get it, because nobody can explain to me why it's called Cyberpunk. Everybody keeps making excuses. It just people do. I understand why it's called The Walking Dead, because they're zombies, but they never explain to you why the dead are walking. They just don't do it. So I can't watch it until they explain it. At least World War Z, they explained what was going on. So, that's all I can say. But yeah. Fatal, did you get a new profile pic? I can't see it on here, though. What is your profile pic? Is that a pig? I mean, I can barely see it, though. Yeah, I don't like screen tearing. But again, with Tomb Raider, what's more hurtful to me is the judder. When I have the bow and arrow, I get judder on the Xbox. See, I'm not having that issue on the PlayStation at all. Like, not at all. So somebody, New Zealand? Are you kidding me? Now, where is New Zealand? Hold on. New Zealand is right up from Australia, right? Is my geography right? And wasn't it occupied by the British as well? Those are my two questions. The Horizon looks lonely. I mean, I'm telling you, it's pretty cramped in here right now. So this box is real tight on my crotch. It just is. I don't give a damn about the Horizon. It's tight on my crotch, and I don't like the box. So I got to get out of here. So, you know. How do you know the game is trash if you haven't played it yet? So, y'all gonna get all cyberpunk. I don't know. You're below Australia. Really? Okay. All righty. How is that possible? Not based. Okay. Well, all right. I believe you. I believe you. I don't know no more. So you're south of Australia, but how is that possible? I thought you were north. Then what's north of Australia? I thought that was New Zealand. I don't know. So I'm going crazy. All right. So back to the Fate 4K. So that's why we had Fate 4K. And again, I don't care that it's dynamic or checkerboarded or native 4K game. Okay, let me make that clear. I care about consistency in what people say. And when we got a group of people now championing fake 4K or dynamic 4K, when the PlayStation Pro had been doing it a full year ahead of time, and people were saying things like, it's not powerful enough to do native 4K gaming, which, it was never supposed to. But nevertheless, they keep railing on that. So now for them to try to come back and defend the Xbox, which is more powerful, it having fake dynamic 4K, that's not going to wash. Okay, this is for the people in the Xbox community that asked me to address this. You can't pull your dick out on Thursday, then play victim on Friday. So all you cats that ran your mouth about dynamic 4K on the Pro and it not being powerful enough, that's going to now come back at you tenfold. These people are going to throw you down on the table, gut your insides out, and fillet you with your own bullshit that you said. So you all just got to take it. You got no choice but to take it. Okay? That's that, you can't fake it till you make it. You just going to have to take it. That's just what y'all going to have to do. You should not have ran your mouths. So don't come crying to the Messiah looking for absolution. It's not going to happen. You shouldn't have said anything. Okay, you cats running around saying you couldn't tell the difference between 720p and 1080p, but you can tell the difference between 1800p and 4K. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, seriously, you really think people are that stupid? Really? No, they're not. So you all need to just shut up and take it. Okay? Turn on some music. Do what you got to do. Drink a glass of wine. You're just going to have to take it. So, yet ye who have not sinned cast the first stone. Period. Jesus said that to his followers. And I am saying it to you. So, hey, if you're without sin, if you didn't say nothing, then go ahead and cast the first stone. But I tell people that PlayStation is the superior console. When I'm done playing Assassin's Creed, I'm going to turn around and play some Spider-Man. I may play Horizon Zero Dawn. What are you going to do? Well, I could play Assassin's Creed. I could go turn around and I can play Forza 4. But you can do that on a PC with better frame rates. Get the F out of here. It's not going to work. So, you made a candy ass argument And now your candy ass is getting roasted. You're just gonna have to get over it. You know, there's more games to play on the PlayStation than there are on the Xbox. Period. There's more games. I'm not here to say the games are better. That's subjective. What's not subjective is the number of games. So get out of here. It's over. All right. You still had Double Dragon on your Atari. My God. Yeah, Horizon did have a good ending. I agree with that. You pre-order Resident Evil. Devil May Cry 5 is 4K. It's something people got mad. Oh, I didn't know God of Games. That's what I was saying. That's what I said. I got to let it go. I have to let it go. Let it go. My geography may be off. So I let it go, brother. Fatal was below a pig. Oh, my. So, man, y'all are terrible. So remember Dark Side. I don't know about pigs. Y'all are terrible. So Horizon HZY is overrated. What is HZY? Am I the Rock? The Rock of what? Yeah, E40. Yeah, the E40 and those guys were from Philadelphia. And Philadelphia's MCs weren't that good. Philly's DJs were outstanding. Philly had best DJ ever, Jazzy Jeff. Jazzy Jeff won. I think he won the DJ contest like 9 years in a row. But he may have won it a decade in a row. I mean, he beat everybody. You know, he beat Eric B. He beat Smoke. If you're talking about somebody named Wayne Carter, the fifth, if that's Lil Wayne, Wayne's trash. I mean, compared to the people I listen to, he's garbage. It's just like there were people saying that Eminem's diss of MGK was weak. Well, it doesn't have to be a strong diss because MGK is weak. This is a man that calls himself Machine Gun Kelly. He didn't even write his own damn songs. So that's Eminem's diss was about he ain't even strong enough to get his best, and he still took him out. You ain't heard a peep from Machine Gun Kelly, have you? Since Eminem ripped it, and you're not going to. It's over. So, Ja Rule, no, actually, though, I do know Marcus Vest. Marcus Vest is from my city. He is the one who played guitar on Always There We Call, Always on Time. Marcus played that guitar, and he produced a song called "I'm Real" with J Lo and Ja Rule. So, you know, it is. What's up, Jack? Hi. So, you find Halo very overrated. I like Halo. So I don't think it's overrated. I think it's overplayed. I don't think it's overrated. I think it's a very good story. I like the story more than I like the game. So I just like playing the game to get to advance the story. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying, does everybody understand dynamic 4K is fake 4K? It only, according to them, now even Microsoft tried to cover this by saying as long as it hits the 2160p buffer, it's going to fall under true 4K. And I'm like, okay, well, if that's the truth, then all these games that are checkerboard at 4K for the Pro are true 4K. According to Microsoft, they're true 4K. So, and I've just basically said both Assassin's Creed and are dynamic 4K. So, I haven't listened to Lupe in a while, but he's considered one of the vanguards of hip hop now. Lupe Fiasco. Lupe Fiasco's song "Kick Push" is still one of the best written songs in hip hop. To the top 10 as far as written hip hop songs. It tells a story, which that's what hip hop's about. It's hip hop is storytelling. And I feel sorry for what you guys are having to listen to right now because it's straight garbage. You know, I can give you 3 MCs to listen to. You ain't got to listen to nobody else. Listen to Q-Tip with a Tribe Called Quest, or just listen to Tribe Called Quest. Listen to them. Listen to, I'm trying to give you some people from different parts of the world. Listen to NWA. Okay, I'm talking about NWA when they had Ice Cube. Listen to that NWA, and listen to Public Enemy, Chuck D. Listen to those guys. Okay, and then try to tell me what you all are listening to is good. Okay, because there's other people too. All right, the best rapper you all got out here is Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is legit. Okay, he's a great storyteller. But like I said, that 4 is a 4. I got to give it a compliment. 4 is a 4 has got some Tribe Called Quest on there. They got Kendrick Lamar on there. I heard somebody heard Rebirth the Slit by Diggable Planets. That's on there. So this, when you all were playing, if you're playing that game, listen to the tenor of those songs. Listen to how those songs flow. Okay? Listen to how they flow. A good rapper is like when you take a flat rock and you skip it over the water. That's the way a rapper should sound. It shouldn't sound like, no, that's not the way a rapper sounds. I mean, that's the way you all have tolerated that. Okay, you all have tolerated it to the point where it's garbage. It is flat garbage. Hip hop, look, hip hop is a culture. The culture is accepted worldwide. But for some reason, China does not want hip hop in its country. And it's because of people like you who are listening to people like Lil Wayne, Lil Bootsy. If you all haven't figured out, somebody with the name Lil in there, L-I-L, is garbage. They're trash. They are the Xbox of rapping, okay? So just don't listen to them. Listen to the good stuff. I'm trying to tell you. State of Decay is a good concept. Yeah, I agree with that. Bad execution, but I did like the concept of the game. So all games have flaws. Yeah, I agree with that. So everybody's got to get over that. DMX is one of the best rappers back in the day. DMX was okay, but if he was a great rapper, he'd still be around. That's what you got to understand. Hip hop has got to live forever. And it won't live forever when people just kind of come in, make their money, and leave. You all were dealing with somebody that called themselves Soulja Boy. Really? You all thought that was good. And he was out there talking about this old Superman bullshit. I mean, what was that? That shit was whack, man. Come on. That was corny as hell. You know, goddamn. And Near Alma Mater does have multiple endings. Again, that was a great execution of that concept. Biggie and Tupac. Tupac was great when he was in his political phase. When he went to his street phase, he wasn't as good. His stuff was not as good. It's just a fact. So I'm talking about lyrically. Yes, musically, his stuff was the best. It was fire. His lyrics weren't as good. Listen to a Tupac song called So Many Tears, and actually listen to it and pull the lyrics down. Look at what that man's talking about. It was beyond its time. Listen to that. He had Brenda's Got a Baby. He's got I Get Around with Digital Underground. That's when he was in his dance stage. I mean, he's went through every stage. His best stage was his political Black awakening awareness stage. His stuff was on point. I think the name of the album is Me Against the World. Listen to that album, Me Against the World. One of the best hip hop albums in ever. It's in my top 10. So, yeah. What about J. Cole? Trash. I'm telling you. Yeah, nickel bag of funk now. Top Dog knows where it's at. Yeah. A nickel bag. Ladybug hit you with a nickel bag. Yeah, that shit was point, man. Damn, it was good. Cool G Rap, yeah, he's one of the best ones out there. So thinking again. Oh, did you see where Surviving Mars on the PlayStation? I saw that I saw that yesterday. I saw the trailer for it. Now, I'm not a fan of that machine that's rolling around with arms. That looks retarded. But I'm gonna get that game. So I'm definitely in that game. So Canadian Tycoon, yeah, that's a good one too, I guess. So you listen to pop music. What would be considered pop music? You listen to your favorite boy band? Cool. So, I don't think it's trash. The Who's your favorite boy band? Ice Queen Gaming. Ah, damn, pig. Justin Bieber's not a boy band. Oh, what about Justin Bieber getting married and he ain't even gonna have that girl sign a prenup? What is going on with the men, man? They are becoming simps. You always sign a prenup. A marriage ain't about love, it's a contract. Oh my goodness gracious. I've never heard of Westlife. Cool. I don't think it's trash. It is trash. Damn. That's like me telling the Xbox community, look, you don't suck because you think you suck. You suck because I said you suck in the discussion. So, you know, Fatal in the Porch. Man, y'all need to knock that shit off, man. Seriously. I see one more pig joke. I'm gonna some about that. Wasn't there a girl group? What was the name of that group? If you want to be my love girl group from I don't know if they were from England or from Ireland though. He trying to be broke. He might be Boy to Men, Jodeci. Yeah, Jodeci, Forever My Lady. I remember that shit. So, what was the name of that group though from England? And they were trash, but they were talking about if you want to be my girl, something like that. So yeah, but they're getting old. I understand a few. Somebody wants to make a bacon, egg, and cheese joke, fine, every once in a while, but I mean the shit's getting monotonous. That means it's getting old. It's getting corny. It's getting lame. Pick your metaphor. Botting? Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Okay, the church is now Vision Zero. I'm putting that wrench to work. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't know how a game is trash if you haven't played it yet. Oh, you talking about me, the Surviving Mars game? That robot that they had on there looks like trash. It had arms on it, like with hands. I'm like, that looks stupid. That looks like trash, but I'm still gonna get the game because I like that type of game. I like strategy games. That's why I like XCOM and stuff like that. So let's see here. What she say? Trying to, yeah, she signed that clean actual agreement. Yeah. I mean, there's a saying though, first time you marry for love, the second time you marry for money. So that's actually pretty sound advice. So, you know. Ooh, is that a slice of pizza? Yummy. I went to Chick-fil-A this morning. Pop music today is trash. I don't even know what's considered pop anymore. Pop means popular. So you're saying popular music is trash. So you like classics. So I like that song they were playing in Thor Ragnarok when he got the Odin Force. That was a great scene in the movie. But yeah, damn, it's 9:30. I gotta go pay some bills. Red Dead One was able to reach native games, made this game ground up for both the consoles. So if that's true, and they were able to get native 4K on Red Dead 1 or whatever it's called, Red Dead Redemption 1, they in theory should be able to get native 4K on Xbox One X. That's just theory, okay? If they don't, then the game will be downgraded. The same thing happened with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider is native 4K. It is. It's not. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is not. Therefore, it's downgraded. That is reality. I'm botting again. Damn. All right, hold on. All right. Hopefully it's better. Well, again, true 4K means that the buffer hits 4K. It doesn't mean it has to hold it. It just means it can hit it. All right. That's what true 4K means. If it hits it through a native resolution and holds it, that's fine. But it can hit it through a dynamic resolution. It can hit it through a sparse rendered resolution. It can hit it through temporal aliasing resolution or temporal injection resolution. It can hit it through dynamic. That's what true 4K is. All right. That's all it is. Do not look further. Do not look beyond. Okay. Don't look behind or beyond. That's all it means. So hopefully it's gotten better. Hopefully it's gotten better. So I'm talking about the body. Ah. So is it better now? I moved around a little bit. You still think it's trash? Oh my god. Yeah, hopefully I'm not botting. Did it get better? I have no idea if it got better or worse. Hey, I love trash. Let's see here. You're so sick and tired of all this text. What is this? Resolution. You just want some good games. Well, you're going to get that God of Games because there's a group of people who believe that the PlayStation 4 outsold the Xbox One because it had 1080p gaming and their games were 720p or under 1080p. So anytime they feel they have a chance to say, look, this is better than what PlayStation has, they're going to do it. You just have to ignore it. Because if they know they're getting to you, they're going to keep doing it. So that's why I call the PlayStation the superior console. They hate that. They can't stand it. Okay, they can't stand it. It's just reality. So, but the fact. Yeah, I agree. Those were the facts. So, PS4 and Xbox claim that Assassin's Creed is 4K. I don't disagree with you. Yeah, I never saw PlayStation say it was 4K. I just saw them say it's targeted for 4K output. So, and again, the PlayStation Pro is not designed to do 4K native game. It never has. It never was. They never came out and said this thing does 4K native gaming. They never said that. So they said it will take advantage of 4K output screens by using checkerboarding and different techniques. That's all they said. That's it. So, and it's a mid-gen console, so most of the games are what? 1440p, which is an upgrade of 1080p, but not exactly 4K. If you want 4K consistently with the PlayStation, you're going to have to wait to their next iteration of the PlayStation. That will be their 4K native device. And that's what I recommend you do. So, Hmm. Ah. Let's see here. That's pretty much it. Yeah, support your 4K TV output. That's an official statement from PlayStation when they announced the Pro. That's an official. What I just said is the official statement from Sony when they announced the Pro in New York City. That's reality. All right. So it said, quote, this will allow you to take advantage of 4K displays or output, something like that, through the checkerboarding technique. That's what they said. Now, that's what they've delivered so far. So, I mean, the games that I've played on there look great. So I'm happy. And they're good games. I mean, it's one, if you have a great looking game, if you got a garbage story like Mass Effect Andromeda, it doesn't matter how great the game looks. Look at God of War. God of War is a great looking game, but it also has a great story. 4K native. I think The Last of Us may be 4K native. I think. So, it always has something to do with the Assassin's Dark Side Havoc. The pro specs are literally in the 1440p area. Yeah, I understand that. Now, are there some first party developers that can get a little more out of it? Yes. Yes, let's keep it 100% here, people. If you're in the PlayStation community, the first party developers get much more out of the PlayStation Pro than the third party developers. And that's exactly what they wanted. The Pro was designed, they spec'd it to what Naughty Dog and Sucker Punch and Gorilla and Ben and Santa Monica wanted. That's what they did. They did not go to EA and say, here's what we're going to do. They didn't do that. They didn't go to EA. They didn't go to Ubisoft. They didn't go to Don't Nod Games. They didn't go to all these. They didn't go to Rockstar. They didn't go to them. That's what Witchcall did that. That's what Microsoft did. Microsoft went to those other companies and said, here's what we're going to bring. You don't see any first-party developers talking about what a beast console the Xbox One X is. You see the other developers doing that. Okay? So, and that's where you all keep getting thrown off. This is why people like Tim Dog, to me, are idiots, because it's like they act like this conversation didn't happen. Okay? And so with the PS5, they don't give a rat's ass. Sony doesn't give a damn what Ubisoft wants. They don't give a damn what Rockstar wants. They don't give a damn what EA wants. They don't care. They don't care what those companies want. They give a damn about what Naughty Dog says. They give a damn what Santa Monica says. They give a damn about Gorilla. They give a damn about Sucker Punch, because those are the studios that are in-house. Okay? Microsoft doesn't have that. Now, next generation, they won't spec their console to what third-party developers want. That's why it won't be as powerful as the PlayStation. So with that said, it's going to deliver what it's supposed to. So it doesn't matter. Here's my whole take on this bullshit. If I have a Ryzen CPU and a 1580 and a 580 RX 580, okay, that's what I have. That is my heart and soul of the computer with the motherboard and stuff like that. So as long as I'm able to do 1440p 60 with those components, I'm fine. It doesn't matter that I do it with those components, or if I use an i5 and a 1050 or 1060 or something called a 980 Ti. So, I mean, that's the truth, okay? And you are getting caught up in what the specs are going to be instead of looking at the performance of what you're going to get. God damn. Okay, so what good is a woman who's a double D and a big old butt and she don't know what she's doing in the sack? No good. Even though she's got all the equipment, she don't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. You need to concentrate on performance more, and everything else is secondary. Everything else will fall into place. Okay? mm. Oh, The Last of Us is for the remasters 4K. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. Yeah, no more pig jokes today. I'm already burnt out. I mean, you want to throw a bacon sandwich at me, fine, because that's food. But I don't want to hear no more pig jokes. I mean, I get it. It's funny to a certain point, but goddamn, you all have worn it into the ground. The tread is off the tire. The UFO has left the building. You know, shit's old. And Fatal's a friend of mine, and I would appreciate this knock it off. I get it going back and forth a little bit, but if that's all you got in the pocket, man, you got to come with some better stuff. You know. Didn't say it was sensitive. They said it's just getting old. So the X GPU isn't designed for 4K either, but they're able to do more 4K games because that again, the Xbox X was designed to do 4K gaming. It was. All right. Now they're pushing 4K over better frames per second. They're doing it to their detriment, but that's my opinion. Okay. Now, Assassin's Creed actually does run fairly stable on the X. Okay. It fairly does run stable according to Digital Foundry. Now, but the Xbox One S, it's going to be, I can't say, my prediction is it runs better on the PlayStation Slim than it does the Xbox One S. I haven't seen any video evidence of this. This is my prediction, and I may be wrong. So, It's got an overclock 390X in there. Okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. So, well, okay, JP Loco, it's fine to have fun, but you know, you got to come with some better stuff. So, I mean, you got to come with some better stuff. That's all I can say, man. I'm not here to say it's not fun, but this shit's getting old, man. That's all I'm saying. Shit's getting old. It was funny. Look, I guess I didn't see what happened, but I guess in Sea of Thieves, you're supposed to feed the pigs, and they didn't feed the pig, so the pig had this look on his face like, what's going on? So I guess that's what happened. So I didn't see it, but that's the way Sick describes it. But even Sick, who saw it, don't talk about it as much as you all do. That's what's crazy about this shit. I mean, so if he's moved on from it, you all need to move on from it. That's all I'm saying. So they turned the pig into a sheep. That's fine. It's a bit close to an RX 580, and even a full RX 580 isn't 4K ready. Well, I mean, again, but yes, and they're able to, and that's why you're seeing a lot of dynamic 4K. So because it's not 4K ready. Now, maybe if they had a better CPU in there, it might be able to do it, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't. We can go on say, well, they did this and if they did that, they didn't do it. So they're able to get 4K with the bare minimum, which is through dynamic resolution. That's the best way for them to achieve it on that console. Again, it's fine. Okay. It's fine to me, you know, but I'd rather, when I'm done playing Assassin's Creed today, I'm going to play Spider-Man. Okay. So I can't do that on my Xbox. It's just reality. I can't do it on the Xbox. They'll say, well, we can't play Forza. I'm like, yeah, well, you can't play Gran Turismo. So it is what it is. So, you know, Xbox X was made through ego. No, Donnie D cut the check for Xbox One X, not Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer was able to get it across the finish line because look, the X almost didn't make it. They almost stopped at the Xbox One S, which to me is the better console. Okay, the Xbox One S is the better console because it gives you all the bells and whistles minus some 4K textures, and shout out to J-Dub City. How many games on the Xbox X are actually deploying 4K textures? It's like, what, maybe 7? And how many do they have? Seriously, how many do they have? I'm talking about with 4K assets, not with 4K, not, I'm just saying, maybe it's not a whole lot. That's my point. Now, they have gone back. Let me make this clear. They have gone back, and with games like Oblivion and Fallout, they've gone back and been able to do 4K, but those games came out 3-4 years ago. So, has been on Digital Foundry. Watch the new AC, and damn, the comment section is just trash. I just want to know what it is on the PS4 Slim and then the Xbox One S. So, no. Now, Phil Spencer got him across the finish line with that. Donnie D cut the check for those. Okay? That's reality, folks. I mean, why am I going to lie about that? So, but I do have to get off of here. I got to go do some shopping. It's almost 10 o'clock. So I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be streaming on the Superior console here in about another hour. So come check out that stream. Everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm going to climb out the box and go actually pay some bills. So, all right, then. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming. Decimie said he saw Venom. He said it wasn't that bad. It was decent. Okay, that's fine. Let's see here. Shout out to everybody that came by. Darkside Havoc, Ankanok Tour, Impatient Fire, Trey BK. All you guys just appreciate you coming by. Ian Robinson, Fatal Mephisto, Ryan the Professional, Ice Queen Gaming. She'll go get her hair cut. All right. So, Playbox Gamer, JP Loco, God of Games. Appreciate you all coming by. John Flores, what's up, brother? How you doing? So, the Almighty Spartan God, what's going on? Samuel with Addish, what's going on? All right, guys, I'm going to get on off here. Hopefully, you join me for my stream. Come by and say hey. Take it easy, though. Peace.